Okay, okay. Guys, I am having a pure Andrew Scott moment of I like it when he does that. You know, the scene from Fleabag. Um, Highly recommended, by the way. But yeah, I will try to explain it shortly and get into the reading as soon as I can. But yeah, I doubt that I will be able to do it. But yeah, so I am recording this on the 20th of November. It's the International Children's Day. And as someone who worked with kids for 8 years, like this day has always been marked on my calendar. I always had something going on, an event, a storytelling session, a workshop, a gathering. So yeah, as a way to honor it, because I am not working actively with kids anymore as I used to. I still do things in the background, but yeah, not as I used to. Um, I just wanted to honor it with today's reading messages from your inner child. I'm so big on inner child work. I know it doesn't work for everyone, but yeah. Um, anyway, it was my way to celebrate and honor the day because yeah, it just felt weird not to do something related to my work with the children this year. And I wanted to start the video with a poem of mine. It's a poem for kids. I mean, all the wordplay and rhyming and the good stuff. Um, it's called The Spiral Shaped Heart. So instead of, like going into all the old files and trying to dig it out, I decided to just Google it and find it because it's published online. And this came up.
The spiral-shaped heart refers to the complex, helical arrangement of cardiac muscle fibers within the human heart, a structural feature that has intrigued scientists for centuries. The myocardium, the middle layer of the heart wall, consists of involuntary striated muscle tissue that swirls and spirals around the heart's chambers, forming a figure-8 pattern around both the atria and ventricles, extending toward the apex. This spiral configuration allows the heart to pump blood more effectively by generating a ringing-like motion during contraction.
Thank you, Google lady. So yeah, eventually, like I found the link to my poem and I clicked it. I tried not to spiral so much into this and get back to the point. So I clicked the link and I realized it was actually published on August the 8th, 2024. This is the 888 Lion Gate portal. And yeah, it was just the pattern, the figure-8 pattern started to just emerge. Like working with kids for 8 years, this was published on 888, and now it's actually like a scientific structure of the heart. I didn't find that when I was writing the poem. Like the title was just there because it's what came out through me. And yeah, it was so cool. Maybe it's just the autistic me liking to find the patterns in things way too much for my own good. But hey, it's cool. It's cool, right? And yeah, I wanted to share this with you guys before we get into the poem, the actual poem, and the reading. So without any further ado, let's get to it. My heart is spiral shaped. It's not heart shaped. I see spirals everywhere. I see them in everything. When I look close enough, they goggle back at me, and I begin to spiral down. When I look far enough, I remember how to ski, all the way to Chefchaouen. Sometimes it's hard to stop, like a wobbly compass needle, Sometimes it's a fun, long carousel ride on a half horse, half eagle. Sometimes it's hard to stop, and I am frightened. Sometimes it's all fun, and I am excited. Most of the time, it's fun and scary all together, like a purple-wigged clown, and it makes me tired. It spins me round and round and round. On sunny days, it's a blast to have a spiral-shaped heart, as if I was dancing to my favorite song, knowing the beat and the poses so well. On cloudy days, it's vicious, vigorous, vast, as if the world was spinning faster than it should, much more than I could, against its own will. Hi again. So, as I explained in my lengthy intro, um, today we are tuning into your inner child to get any messages. Do you want them to get through to you? For group selection today, I want to start with a fun little practice with you guys. I want you to find a photo of your child self and photo you really like, and just hold it while listening to today's reading and trying to pick a group. If that's hard or inaccessible for you at the moment, just imagine the picture in your head and keep it alive while you are picking your group reading. For this one, I'm actually having the cards facing up, not down, because I think it works well with the theme of the reading, just to go with whatever you are drawn to visually. That's what we do as kids. So it will, in a way, help you connect to your inner child or activate it. And if it's hard for you to connect to your inner child in this way, for any reason, just think of a movie you really liked as a child, a place, a certain food, a song, or a TV ad. I realize this is a big one for a lot of people. So, yeah, just think of that and try to memorize the parts you enjoyed most in it. And this should also work some kind of connection to your inner child and help you find the right reading for you. Pause and take all the time that you need, and I will meet you there. Hi, group one. If you are here, you were drawn to the star card. Um, Group one, when I was meditating on your energy, I got a lot of hospital imagery. So maybe there is a significant period of your childhood where you were sick, or one of your parents or a family member or someone close were just sick for a while, and you, because it felt like a routine thing to be in the hospital, so you may visited them often, or you were hospitalized for a while as a child. I also saw someone folding a sofa bed back into a sofa, and unfolding it again into a bed. It also looked like a routine thing, a day-to-day thing. And also start smelling shaving cream or a strong aftershave smell. These may hold a sign or a confirmation for you, or they may come to mean something in the reading when we get to it. So yeah, let's start. We are taking them. We are taking them. Okay. Um, you were the very disciplined kid. Or it's actually the other way around. Yeah, maybe if you struggled with discipline as a kid, now your inner child is so proud of you for just creating the right lifestyle for yourself. And they want you to know that you are doing great. Mm. Yeah, if you were this kind of kid who had to grow up um, sooner than they should, or took a lot of responsibility from such a young age. I'm seeing also a lot of comparison. Maybe you were often compared to other kids in the family, um, friends group, school. Yeah, they just want you to know that you are super cool now and they are so proud of you. Yeah, just take a break because I'm picking up on um, this energy of still holding on to this since childhood, like this need for extreme discipline, dedication. Yeah, they are saying take a break. um, it's okay now. Just enjoy the simplest joys. Something about the five senses and how you can just tap into this as a way of grounding yourself when you get so overwhelmed and carried away with day duties, job duties, responsibilities. That's actually how you can connect to them. If that's something you have been trying to do and struggling with, focus on your five senses. So you can see, hear, smell, taste, touch, and it will immediately do something. It will take you to the fun places in your childhood that it's hard for you to access as memories. Like if you work your senses, you will get access to that. They are saying there were a lot of happy memories, but they kind of got buried under all the need for discipline and just being the perfect kid. But yeah, these are all the messages that I'm getting. I am so honored I tuned into your energy, and I will see you next time. Group 2, when I was meditating on your energy, my toes started hurting right away, and it just went all over my body. I started feeling this fatigue, and I got this heavy labor energy, and it made me think like maybe you had to practice really hard as a child, or had kind of a daily practice after school, for sports, for a gift or a talent you have, but it felt like labor, like there was no joy in it. But that's all I got. Let's get to the reading and see. Um, Group 2. Group 2, I am getting something about your childhood being so fluctuating or alternating between two states, like a state of just being on top of everything, best of the best and everything, and a state of complete burnout or numbness or avoidance. This might have manifested in like school grades, a hobby or something you enjoyed, like you had phases where you so much into it and other phases where you just not there. I'm getting something about having to move a lot, change homes a lot. Yeah, I have a feeling you were just this kind of the child who had a lot going on internally, but didn't show that much of it. High adaptability, managing changes in homes, schools, friends. Like if you were to talk about your childhood, generally you will say it was okay, it was happy. Um, but I think like the message from your inner child today is to just acknowledge it more, like that there was parts of it that were really hard to navigate, and it's okay just to grieve the joy lost in that, or feeling that you had too much going on for a kid. They just want the acknowledgement, because I feel like you're the kind of person who would hate to dwell so much on the heavy things, but just admitting it will be a relief for your inner child in a way. It will make them feel seen and heard and cared for. Because I feel you did receive care and love and everything, but it wasn't in the way you needed exactly. But yeah, just give your inner child this space now to feel all that they didn't get the chance to. It will be a great energy boost just to give your inner child what you need in terms of being seen and heard without dwelling. Just yeah, recognizing the bad or the hard parts of your childhood as much as you do the good parts. Group 2, I am so honored I tuned into your energy today. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Hi, Group 3. You are here because you were drawn to the worded card. Group 3, when I was meditating on your energy, I got this really charged sibling energy. Like it was all the teasing and the fights, but also, the fun and play, and a fierce protectiveness. So maybe you were fiercely protective over one of your siblings, or they were over you. Um, then I got this image of feathers on the floor. So maybe you had birds as pets when you were a child. But yeah, that was it. These may hold signs or confirmation for you, or they may come to mean something in the reading when we get to it. So yeah, let's start. No, actually, I want to start with this one. Group 1 got the ocean too. So if you felt drawn to Group 1 as well. Maybe you need to watch the reading. There might be something there for you. Oh, group 3. I'm just getting this energy of nervousness about getting picked up or being chosen. Like I see someone trying so hard, doing their best, and hoping just to be recognized, being chosen for something. Maybe you really wanted something as a child and you kept trying for it, because I see it happening multiple times, like something like auditioning or applying to join a sports team, or yeah, and there's a stubbornness, like you don't get accepted and you come back the next day or the next audition or the next opportunity. Hmm. Oh wow. Group 3, your inner child is dying to tell you that you did your best, your absolute best. Yeah, because I'm also, there's something about you doing this also for someone else to make them feel better about something. Yeah, like it was such a heavy burden on your shoulders to just succeed at this. And part of you really enjoyed it. Maybe there was like a family pressure, it's a family tradition or a family thing, whatever you were trying to excel at. Part of you really wanted it, it really enjoyed it. But it was so heavy, it was so unfair, it was loaded with so much that wasn't yours to carry. And yeah, your inner child is just longing for you to let it go now and feel lighter and feel joyful again. And for some of you, it is actually your own career now, and you did excel in it eventually. Or if you haven't yet, you are on your way to that. It's granted. And yeah, you're doing it for your inner child. I'm feeling, and they appreciate it, but they also want you to just relax and let go and have more fun. And yeah, I am hearing you have got nothing to prove anymore. Yeah. Group 3, I am so honored I tuned into your energy today. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Hi, Group 4. If you are here, you were drawn to the Six of Cups. Group 4, when I was meditating on your energy, I started hearing weather predictions all of a sudden. Um, like the one you hear on the radio at the morning. And it just made me think of this, morning fatigue when you have to go to school and you just don't want to, and you want to go back to sleep. It was this energy. Um, I also got something about muteness. Muteness might have been something you struggled with as a kid in certain situations, or someone or a sibling who struggled with this. But yeah, that's all I got. Let's get into the reading. This is way too specific, so it might not resonate with everyone tuning into this group reading. But I'm getting something about a school trip that changed your life. Like something about this school trip introduced you to something, or something happened in the trip itself that was a turning point for you. And you often go back to this school trip moment when you think about your childhood. There was a key for you in this trip, that made you figure out something about yourself. Maybe a goal, a talent, or a specific moment that just made you feel like that's it. I am meant to be doing that for the rest of my life, or something like that. But the main message from your inner child is that they are so happy to see you thriving and still have the same passion for the same thing, or whatever you built on, whatever you built on this specific moment. Hmm. There's something specifically about making your mother or the mother figure in your life proud. And they are. I'm hearing they have always been. Yeah, I see that you have built a whole world on something you deeply care for, or you're passionate about. Um, And maybe you still have this sneaking fear from time to time that you will lose it all because of how easy you got it. Maybe something about how you got it felt easy or very fated, that didn't require much effort you see other people exert to get what they want in general in life. Like there is no struggle story enough with enough struggle in it. And this makes you feel bad sometimes or feel like it was just luck and you will lose it at some point. But yeah, tune back into this moment as a child and just enjoy it. You did it. It's yours. Group 4, I am so honored I tuned into your energy today. Thank you, and I will see you next time.